Take us through that out of 10 thing. You know what you're trying to do, pitcher knows what you're trying to do, and just still get it done there. What is that?
Yeah, I mean, getting it done. I mean, just the whole game. Nick batting there with 2 strikes, breaking a bat, getting another bat, and hitting a homer. You know, I mean, that's a tough pitcher to go up there and do what he did there. So, you know, those last 2 innings were great. You know, and they come in that situation. You know, obviously infield in, they bring in an extra infielder. You know, they're trying to get a ground ball, something hard. So just trying to get it up in the air.
What's it been like to see Nick in that role, kind of, especially the last couple of weeks?
It's hard, man. It's not an easy role to be in. You know, it's the first time in his career that he has to do something like that, and you know, to be able to go out there and do, you know, have at bats like that off of tough pitchers late in the game, and have really good at bats. I mean, it's impressive to see. You know, obviously it's new, so it's a nice little learning curve, but I think he's getting the hang of you know, his new role and what he needs to get done.
I know you guys would like more hits, but he's getting it done.
Yeah, it sucks. We need a hit. Yeah, we need a hit.
So even on a day like today, you're kind of thinking about that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you know, look, man. I mean, it's obvious. You know, we're not hitting. You know, it's obvious, but you know, we're getting things done, man. Offensively, whatever it is, getting guys over, bunting guys over. You know, getting situations today. I mean, we left 7 on. I left 4 of them on myself. You know, I mean, it could have been a completely different game if, you know, I had 2 opportunities there with 2 outs to get a hit. You know, and you know, shrink that lead, which, you know, we need to do if we want to get to where we want to get to. So, but you know, overall, I mean, we're getting the job done. You know, and that's all that matters. At the end of the day, it's about winning ball games, and you know, we're doing that.
Hey, the evolution of Walker Buehler as this type of pitcher, he seems to be throwing harder. I mean,
yeah,
you obviously
he's
saw
looking
him
great.
at his peak. Okay,
yeah, he's looking great. He's looking good, man. I mean, I think, you know, obviously, you know, it's a little bit different, but you know, I think you know, he's looking like his old self again. You know, I used to face him a lot. I played behind him when I was a Dodger, so you know, he's looking like himself again, and it's good to watch and be behind. You know, I mean, he made 1 mistake today, 1 pitch. That was a mistake. You know, it was a good pitch too, but I mean, you got to tip your cap. Those they're 2 hottest hitters. Walker's having a great year, and you know, he just left one a little too high. But other than that, I mean, he was running to the game. I mean, he had five no-hit innings and was throwing the ball really well. His fastball's coming out good. His slider's coming out good. His curveball's still elite. So yeah, I mean, he's a big part of this.
How much did you guys need to win anyway at all?
It just wins. I mean, at the end of the day, it's the most important part. You know, we're picking up some wins. You know, this was a big win for us. You know, losing the first 2 and then coming back and winning the game yesterday and winning the one today. You know, after being down 2 all the whole game. You know, that's a pretty good sign of, you know, hopefully things start turning around.